Schools in Singapore may soon be serving up more nutritious meals for infants and children under 12 years old. Now, that's thanks to new standard guidelines to instill healthier eating habits from a young age and prevent both under- and overeating. Shelin Sia with this report.
Oatmeal for kids in preschool and noodles for upper primary students. These are just some of the suggested items on the menu under new standard guidelines for care centres, school canteen operators and food service providers. Spearheaded by the National Healthcare Group, it comes on top of Health Promotion Board requirements.
This standard complements the existing guidelines and provide age-appropriate portion and proportion, as well as resources to aid the implementation on the ground. It includes guidelines, templates, checklists, and pictorial guides.
The new standard also covers food that children may be allergic or sensitive to, and it addresses overeating as well, especially as childhood obesity is on the rise. National statistics show that 1 in 6 mainstream school students are overweight, up from 1 in 8 in 2017.
Good eating behavior can mitigate a child's risk of obesity, even for children with risk factors like having a father or mother who is already overweight. Conversely, studies show that poor eating habits and improper nutrition during childhood can lead to obesity, which in turn increases the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and certain cancers.
The guidelines include recommendations for the conduct of food safety and hygiene audits, such as kitchen cleanliness and how ingredients are prepared and labelled. It also takes into account whether a child's dietary restrictions are clearly communicated. It's also hoped that with these new standards, food providers will know better on what to look out for in preparing food that's safe for the young, and adverse events like food poisoning, for example, can be prevented. Now, just recently, there was an outbreak of gastroenteritis across a separate preschool chain, with some 90 children and staff falling ill after eating food prepared by an external caterer. It's all part of the country's push to promote healthy eating habits by ensuring Singapore's children get a head start in eating better and eating safer.
One of Singapore's largest childcare operators is already looking to the new standard as a value-added resource. And as Shelin Sia finds out, there's also a push in the food service industry to get on board.
Serving some 24,000 children each year, My First School is hoping that the new standards can enhance both its in-house food and its outsourced meals. The preschool operator mostly prepares its food on-site, in line with criteria under the Health Promotion Board's Healthy Meals program. And when catered food is needed, the hope is that the new guidelines can help ensure higher quality meals.
And I think with the standards, because of the stronger understanding and the alignment of some of these expectations, we will be able to find food providers who will be readily able to provide some of these food with the quality that we need.
Some in the catering industry are also gearing up to adopt these guidelines. A federation overseeing 150 food and beverage providers says they're actively getting their members to do so and help boost industry standards.
When you're talking about food, especially for this cluster, infants and children, food safety becomes of paramount importance given their vulnerability in this age group. And of course, the standards do address this by looking at F&B players who want to get involved with serving this particular needs.
And she's confident that caterers will be quick to adopt, as it would give them an edge in their business.
Those F&B that step up to the plate and are able to address this sector very quickly and effectively and efficiently, I believe will see a return on investment as well.
The National Healthcare Group says they plan to reach out to more than 180 primary schools, 1,900 preschools and 400 student care centres to adopt the new standard. CNA understands that the Education Ministry is not involved in these efforts.